Iya, halo guys, kembali lagi di channel Lavien. Oke, gimana nih kabar kalian? Semoga kalian sehat selalu ya dan semangat terus menjalani hari. Oke, ini aku bakal melanjuti gameplay kita lah ya di Hogwarts Legacy. Kemarin kita udah masuk ke restricted area di Hogwarts yang berhubungan dengan Ancient Magic, dan kita juga ngelihat ada murid cewek ya yang kita nggak tahu nih siapa. Mungkin bisa jadi teman kita atau mungkin bisa jadi musuh kita nanti. Kayak biasa nih, buat kalian yang baru join di channel Lavien, guys, jangan lupa di subscribe karena subscribe itu gratis, dan share juga nih ke teman-teman kalian biar jangkauan channel ini makin banyak, makin besar. Dan jangan lupa di like dan diaktifin juga nih tombol loncengnya biar kalian nggak ketinggalan video-video menarik. Oke lah, tanpa berlama-lama kita langsung masuk ke in game-nya aja coy. Oke, ini udah malam, mungkin kita bisa lumos. Kita disuruh balik ke ruangan Profesor Fig. Oke, kita teleport aja kali ya. Mungkin kita... kok tiba-tiba langsung pagi, coy? Kok tiba-tiba langsung pagi? Betul, ini ada apa? As if my schedule, because the ministry has charged me with... Oh, oke. Ini pemberitahuan dari Profesor Fig lah ya, kalau tiba-tiba dia ada perubahan kelas. Betul, ini...
You cannot be serious.
Desain...
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Apa nih?
It is rather unorthodox to say the least.
Profesor Black bukan nih?
Unorthodox.
Oh enggak, ini Profesor
It's
Sharp.
inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor.
Siapa nih
I'll see
Profesor
what I
Sharp?
can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What?
Okay.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section?
But how?
But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Oke.
Oh dear. Some of
Oh,
these
ini
pages seem to be
tentang
missing.
naga, coy.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. I will need time to study what remains.
Bukunya pernah
Perhaps we can still
pernah
salvage something
diambil
useful. It may
sama
take
orang
some
sebelum
time.
kita, coy. Oke.
I wonder why it was here, below
Below
Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right.
And
And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th
Nah,
year,
ini
like I did.
cewek yang kita bicarain
She
tadi.
could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
Perhaps this
Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The
Okay.
headmaster has insisted
Kita ke
that I
London.
speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Course. Tapi sebelum itu kita tanya sesuatu dulu.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Kita kayaknya bakalan ke London deh sama
I
Profesor Fig.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good.
Oh.
Don't neglect your studies.
Atau cuman
Your
Profesor
wand work
Fig
is
aja yang ke
improving
London
by
ya?
the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Oke.
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me
Herbology.
occupied while you're
Kayaknya
gone.
kita bakal
You've done
ke
exceptionally well. I
asramanya
look forward to
Hufflepuff.
seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends.
You may be
You may
surprised.
be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oke. Thank you. Kita seharusnya dapat quest baru sih.
And then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Duh, banyak kali questnya cuy. Kita disuruh jumpai si teman kita yang bahas kejuaraan sparring musuh nih. Terus kita juga disuruh jumpain Profesor Weasley Terus kita disuruh jumpai juga si Natsai Onai cuy. Wow. Tapi kayaknya kita ke herbology class dulu deh. Oke. Kita berarti harus keluar nih dari sini. Oh ya BTW kalau ada ngelihat chest atau ngelihat sesuatu yang ini boleh komen di kolom komentar guys ya. Karena kita dapat equip kayak scarf, tongkat itu selain dari quest bisa dapat dari ini juga sih, dari chest. Nah, kayaknya aku tahu nih kita bakal ketemu siapa cuy. Profesor yang Kawaii. Nah, sepertinya iya.
How nice to see you.
Siapa nih? Di tani lift. Oke. Ini dia Profesor. Siapa sih namanya lupa? Onion ya?
Morning, Professor Garlick.
Oh, Profesor
How wonderful
Garlick.
it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Waifu kita cuy.
Here, you'll need these for today's class. A little
Professor.
treat for your auntie.
Profesor Garlick is my waifu.
Oh, hello.
Kawaii.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Sorry cuy, pakai topeng cuy.
We
Ini
do
nggak
look
sengaja
forward to
ya.
growing together.
Aku dapet equipnya dari restricted area
How
cuy.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous
Profesor Garlick.
tentacular than the bouncing
Kawaii
ball.
sih. Rasa semangat belajar bersama
Now
Profesor
then.
Garlick Stong.
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
Mandrake
mandrake root.
Roots. Oh, ini kita bakalan
Akhir.
buat potion kayaknya.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone,
Loh,
grip
ada
the
dia.
mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
kemarin kita
tug.
sama dia cuy. Oke. Loh. Anjir. Kok dia teriak kok? What the heck?
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
Apaan dah dia jadi teriak gitu? Oh mungkin kesakitan dia cuy di jamba.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Oke, Profesor Garlick.
Reparo, I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then.
Tenang, Profesor Garlick. Selama
Splendid
selama
work,
Profesor Garlick
everyone.
kita bakal jadi anak yang baik.
Now for our next task, we'll be
Oke,
planting
kita
dittany
bakal
at our
ngomong
potting
sama Profesor
tables.
Garlick, coy.
You can all get.
I wonder if hippogriffs
Weh,
like not grass.
Lu selamat lu, Bang. Anjir. Kemarin dia ini loh guys, sama kita ke restricted room.
Did you know
Halo.
that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the
oke.
very idea.
Oh, gitu. Oke. Hai, Profesor Garlick.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoy.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like,
Like
a
a mandrake
mandrake to
to
fresh
fresh
soil. Now, as I mentioned,
Kayaknya Profesor
next
Garlick
we'll be
masih
planting
muda sih
dittany.
kayaknya. Masih
Let us find you some seeds.
mungkin 10
I
tahun
already have
tamat
some,
dari
Professor.
Hogwarts kali.
Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Oke.
See how to balance my staff
Plant
this
Dittany
long
seed at potting
Lettuce
table.
fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
ini kali
vital
ya?
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Oke.
As you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done!
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be
ready
ready.
to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about
Profesor
that.
Sharp itu yang tadi jumpain Profesor Pig.
What say we branch out?
Introduce you to
a
different
sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses
outside of a cauldron.
Alah,
The cabbages
disuruh
do get
keluar lagi
tasty
kita.
without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room.
Your
Your classmate,
classmate,
Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Oh,
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
oke, Profesor. I'll do it for you.
Hello.
Halo.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be
Oh.
showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, ini dia.
Stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Lu asrama mana lu? Oh, Gryffindor juga ada, guys.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Siap.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's
Kita sekalian looting, cuy.
Thinks he's
Oh,
really
ini ada
good.
kotak.
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Ya, gol.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh, ini.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Maksudnya attack the target dummy with chomping cabbage. Gini. Hold tab. Oh,
Lumos. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their
oh,
mouths on. Mum
Oh.
planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
cabbage-nya bisa
Did
nyerang
save something
sendiri,
from
cuy.
Gnome, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Boleh juga nih cabbage.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
Lisa
Not like stupid
bastards.
booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it
Oh, ini
alone.
bisa jadi
Well,
apa ya?
imagine that wasn't a
Kayak
dummy.
pet gitu sih di ini kita. Sure.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if
Iya
necessary.
sih.
Dogweed and deathcap has
Kalau
more of
ngelawan
them, if
dummy
you're
mungkin
keen.
berguna, cuman kalau
Other
kayak
plants
ngelawan
One's your parents
troll
with
yang
plants in
gede
the
kayaknya
garden.
nggak ada damage cuy
You get
gitu.
the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oke, kita menjumpai profesor
Take your time. I'll see you
kesayangan
back in
kita
class.
lagi. Apalagi kalau bukan profesor. Iya. Ya kenapa kita harus dari atas tadi ya?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide
Halo
gloves,
Profesor
I shall
Garlick.
end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor.
Kayaknya Profesor
As we
Garlick tamatan dari
biologists like to
Hufflepuff
say,
sih.
Tend
Kalau
to
dilihat
your
dari
plants
skillnya
and
dia
they'll tend to you.
di obat-obatan dan
Well, I
tanaman.
suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so
Okay.
enjoy checking in with my new students.
Siap Profesor Garlick. You are the best, Profesor. Ini apa nih? Oh, nggak bisa, belum bisa kita ini. Tapi sebelum itu kita harusnya nyelesain potion class dulu sih. Ini questnya wajib cuy.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade. Professor Black would never allow that.
Charlotte
It would make
Morrison.
him
Oh,
look
ini
completely
asrama
incompetent,
kita nih.
which he is.
Tapi guys, aku mau ngadirin. Oke. Siapa profesornya nih?
Potions
Oh,
is one of
Professor
the most
Sharp.
challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The
Wih,
Wiggenweld
dia
potion can
Ravenclaw
be
by
used
the
to
way.
sterilize and
Amit
even
Takhar,
heal
mungkin
a
dari India,
variety of
Pakistan,
injuries.
Bangladesh,
It can
dan
heal some injuries,
lain-lain lah ya.
but not all.
Point for Ravenclaw.
Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Please begin.
begin.
Oke, kita disuruh buat potion maybe bersama Professor Sharp.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oke.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Anjir. Kita pakai masker keren juga, guys. Oke. Kita pertama siap kah?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Kita langsung siap. Memang
Not
beda.
an easy potion to brew.
Well done.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Oke.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oke. Kita disuruh
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors
collect
of the Goblin Rebellion.
Ashwinder egg.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you?
Garrett Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Dia dari
Listen,
Gryffindor
anyone
juga.
with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
Jangan
Just
ngadi-ngadi
missing
nih.
one tiny
Nanti dia
last
buat
ingredient
ledakan,
that will
cuy.
add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't.
Fwooper
Fwooper feathers
feather.
aren't that valuable.
Fwooper-
Wait until you see
Kayaknya
what
nih
I'm
hewan
brewing.
deh.
Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Aduh, kita disuruh ngadi-ngadi lagi.
Remember.
Oke. Ashwinder. Oke, kita dapat gold. Kayaknya ini udah Ashwinder egg. Oke, pas. Udah dapat semua. Ya kan, udah dapat semua nih.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on.
Here's the whooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Kayaknya dia buat sesuatu yang mencurigakan nih si Garlick
Should
ini.
you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Hoglum juice kita nggak ada sih. Oh ini.
And now we add the mallow sweet.
Kita harus nunggu ya.
That's odd. What's happening?
Iya, kayaknya kita harus
it's not
nunggu.
supposed to.
Tuh kan, tuh meledak dia kan.
Dragon Dog.
Well done, Gareth.
Sudah kuduga tuh, dia buat sesuatu yang aneh guys.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron,
I will say
you've done well.
Okay,
I confess
thank
I
you.
was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Yep.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, udah siap kelasnya. Kayaknya kita bicara ke silukan kali ya. Boleh lah, boleh. Kita bicara ke silukan. Nah, oke. Kita bakalan, karena ini hadiahnya kalau nggak salah dapat apriensis sih guys. Pakaian atau scarf atau gimana sih? Hello, Lucan.
Hello, Lucan.
Is
the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Ayo, gas.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you
Bring
doing
it
with
on.
a partner?
Sebastian Shelo kali ya. Kemarin kita udah sama
Then
Natsai
let's get
Onai.
started.
Sini Len. Oh.
We can make this a real victory.
Oh.
That's the spirit.
Oh, oke. Oh, kalau tandanya merah kita bisa bakar pakai incendio. Nah. Nah bakar kok.
Incendio. Accio.
Oh iya.
Incendio. Take Fringo. Accio. Levioso.
You're better than that.
Incendio.
Ini dulu.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Mantep. Alah. Ini rese si Charlotte Morrison-nya anjir. Nggak bakar loh. Bakar. Tewas. Easy boy. Tepuk tangan lu.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Wih, jelas lah. Kita merendah guys.
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have
2
got
lawan
this
2
far
loh.
luck alone.
Bayangin kalau kita 4 lawan
Now, to
4.
the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been
Oke,
an
kita
honor.
dapat
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively
barang
crowned
sih
the
kayaknya,
tournament
dapat
winner,
set
I suppose I
kostum
should
gitu
get back
guys.
to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
I have
I haven't
tended
tended them in ages.
Oh dia udah jarang masuk kelas herbologi, cabut doi.
Yes.
Mantap. Mungkin kita bakalan ke Profesor Hackett kali ya. Ini kita potong aja guys. Oke. Kita bakal dikasih spell baru. Wanjir. Pelan-pelan oi. Ini apple puff. Lah langsung keluar. Oh, ini mungkin kelas dia ada di mana-mana anjir si Sebastian.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're
Oke,
ready to learn
Expelliarmus.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Kita belajar.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Oke, kita bakal praktis.
Revelio.
Coba Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Ngomong ke si Lucan lagi ya. Dia nggak tahu aku udah di mana, apakah dia udah pergi. Oke, yuk kita bicara sama Lucan lagi.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea.
BTW si Lucan ini
more of a challenge. Ready?
kayak penjaga aula training dummy.
I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Oke. Ayo guys, kita latihan lagi. Oh, ada Incendio ya.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3.
Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio.
1, 2, 3.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3.
Accio. Incendio.
Oke, di sana. Nice.
Nicely done.
Oke, siap.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Oh, sini duel kita, duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Ini nih. Oh, ini jembatan yang di Harry Potter yang ketika Lord Voldemort-nya datang ngancur, anjir. Ini ada teleport sih di sini.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, si itunya ngomong. Kita nggak ada sapu terbang, coy. Paksa kita jalan udah. Belum ada sapu terbang, gak enak sih. Maunya ada sapu terbang kan biar kita bisa ini. Tapi it's okay. Oh, ini rumah labu. Tapi kita kesana aja dulu ya.
This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Anda ngapain di sini, Natsai Onai?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
BTW,
With Ranrock and
si
Rookwood and
Nettie
Harlow
ini
after you?
bisa dibilang jago loh, guys.
We did not speak about it at the
Dia udah
time,
punya
but I
spell
am hoping
Defendo
now you
juga.
might tell me why they were looking
Beliamus
for you.
juga.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but
Tir yang kita
I
pakai
can
itu
see
juga
traces
ancient
of
magic,
it,
guys.
and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade.
Terus kita ngomongnya ngapain di sini,
such
Nettie?
courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oh, si Rookwood ini ngancurin rumahnya si Nettie.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow
and
are a
Harlow.
dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with
Bahkan
Ranrock,
dia sama
All the more
Ranrock
reason they
juga.
must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
Berarti
I
kita
overheard some
melawan
Rookwood sluts
Ranrock,
talking about a massive
Rookwood,
poaching operation that
Harlow
Harlow was planning.
sekaligus.
I was thinking that
Harlow
we
dan
could
Rookwood ini
investigate a
semacam
bit.
organisasi
Try to get the
kriminal gitu ya.
evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out
Okay.
precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Careful,
In the
Nettie.
meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Bagus juga sih
Be
ide.
on your guard.
Oh, di sini ada chest.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Di sini
What's
ada.
going on here?
Oke guys, jadi sampai sini dulu lah ya mungkin konten Hogwarts Legacy kita. Nih kita udah nyelesain 6 quest tadi. Yang pertama kita jumpain Profesor Garlick, Profesor Sharp buat potion, terus kita jumpa sama si Lucan juga buat training, sama kita buat menangin kejuaraan. Sebenarnya kejuaraannya ini nggak resmi ya, kayak mungkin yang mau ikut aja gitu, dan pesertanya juga dikit sih. Harusnya kan kalau kejuaraan tuh dari sekolah lain gitu kan. Nah kita udah juga dari Profesor Hacker itu belajar Expelliarmus, ini yang Expelliarmus. Ini kuat guys, serius, spellnya kuat. Jadi mungkin next part kita bakalan nyelesain misi yang itulah ya, help the stranger. Jadi mungkin sampai sini dulu kontennya, aku udah record cukup lama nih, sejam lebih. Jadi aku ucapin terima kasih nih buat kalian yang udah nonton. Kalau videonya udah aku upload, jangan lupa ditonton sampai habis guys. Dan jangan lupa di like juga, di share juga. Oke lah, aku Lavien mengucapkan terima kasih sekali lagi dan dadah.